What is going down, YouTube? Let me shut this stuff off. I'm just doodling around with the settings in the back here, so. Alright, let's get back to this. What's going down, everybody? I feel like I haven't been on here in forever. I got nothing going on, so I figured I'd pop on, see what's up with everybody. I got just me and the dogs here. Cooper is sleeping upside down with his legs sticking up in the air, and the other one won't look at me. He's facing the other way. Anthony, what is going down? How are you? Gianni, how are you? Cousin Paulie, what's happening? Mike F, how are you? Good to see you guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing all my exercises, and I'm on my feet, gimping around little by little, and yeah, can't complain. Things are getting better. Things are definitely getting better. So my problem is I'm getting a little overconfident, and because I'm a very impatient person, and yeah, I don't know. I hope I'm not overdoing it. So the plan is today is to make a bunch of phone calls and do some business stuff, and I actually might do a little networking today with my DJ business, because I haven't done that in forever, and why not? Can't hurt. But Anthony, you guys had a great show yesterday. I was making pizza. Cheers. I was making pizza when you guys were on. And just to rub it in, I sent it to the guys and made sure that they seen the pizza. So that pizza got destroyed. It got slaughtered. And yeah, I wound up making chicken wings in the air fryer later. So the Bills had a bye week this week, so I didn't get to watch any. Dindu, how are you? Did you get your car yet? Dindu is getting a new whip today. He's gonna be cruising. Depending on what's going down later, I don't know. Maybe him and I will meet up, because I am bored. Cletus, what's going down? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm at the cabin fever point now, where it's just like I'm just ready. Stiggs, I'm just ready to get in the fucking car and go. So I don't know what to do with myself. It's really, I can't do nothing. I can't, like, how could I say it? I can't do nothing. Just sit here and wait for the stupid thing to heal. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Like, the filing for disability. I can't go out and do any other income, even like Uber or whatever. Like, I don't know. Sucks. I'm not doing it for, I'm just bored. What's up, Stiggs? You're in some meetings? Yeah, it's Monday. Monday. Yeah, I haven't even read like a bunch of emails from my work or nothing. If I see something important from one of the owners or the managers or whatever, I'll read it. But other than that, I don't really pay attention at this point. Crochet a blanket? I don't know. You imagine me trying to do that? I'd be firing the pins in the walls after about 3 minutes. That's a good idea, Stiggs. Yeah, maybe that's enough. I'll join a knitting club. I'll join the knit club. There's one that meets in the summer right down at the municipal building. They're in a big circle in the summertime. That's a good idea. Anybody watch any football yesterday? I watched a bunch of the NFL games. I particularly love seeing the Eagles getting their face pushed in by the 49ers. Salute. They started off pretty dead. But then after the first quarter was over, it was all the 49ers. And then the Chiefs got beat too by Green Bay last night. That was awesome. I totally loved that. There was a lot of questionable calls both ways for that game. And I don't know. It didn't go Patrick Mahomes' way last night. And I'm actually, when you're a Bills fan, that usually happens. Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady or any other quarterback besides the Bills get the calls. But Co-Train, how are you? Good to see you, man. So yeah, guys, I don't got much of a topic. I'm just chilling here. I have the link in the chat somewhere. Let me see if I can. I just start it. Maybe I can pin it in my phone. If anybody wants to come on up, that's cool. If not, I won't stay on too long because, like I said, I don't got much to say, and I'm sure you don't want to hear me crying about being bored. So, trying to think here. Here, I'm going on the YouTube side, so I'm gonna put my avatar up 1 second. So what's new with everybody else? What'd you guys do over the weekend? Anything exciting? Anything go down? You guys getting your holiday shopping going? My wife has been in and out shopping. You think she's coming home from work, and all of a sudden, oh, I gotta stop here, I gotta stop there. Is your Christmas trees up? We got our Christmas tree up here. It looks real nice. It's nice because the house we bought last year has a big front window, and we can show it off at nighttime. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading an email. I'm sorry. I'm losing you. Let me go into YouTube here and go to my show, and I'll pin that link. I don't know if you can pin it from StreamYard. ALV is in the house. Hang on. What up?
What's going down?
Hold
on a second. I think I'm on two things at the same time here. Hold on. Let me just.
I don't hear any echo.
I'm getting a big echo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you want to drop out and come back in? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop.
All right. Come on back, Cletus. I don't blame you for not wanting to watch the Bills anymore. I'll tell you what, though. I will tell you this. I think it was 4 or 5 teams that were ahead of the Bills, yeah, there was no echo for us. You're right, Mike. So it must be on Anthony's end somewhere. But Anthony, please do come back, sir. So I think 4 or 5 AFC teams lost yesterday, Cletus. So it might open the door for it might open the door for there's Anthony for the Bills to step ahead. But the Bills do have a very, very complicated schedule ahead of them. So
that's
Arch, what are you trying to say, Co-Train? What are you up to, Anthony? What'd you do after your show yesterday?
Oh well, I'm just right now I'm working. Just thought I would stop in and say hi. But after the show, went to church. I guess is the only thing I did really, and I watched some football, which I normally don't watch, and then went to church Sunday night, and then this morning we had some bad news. My father-in-law was rushed to the hospital, so my wife had to go down there where they live. So fun stuff happening over here.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's is he gonna be okay? Or I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been, Cooper, quiet down.
It's funny. The one Sonny darts to wherever there's a problem. Okay, he doesn't think. You know what I mean? Cooper hangs back and barks. So I don't know who's smarter. So
yeah, exactly.
Quiet. Shh. Nobody's here. I don't think anybody's here.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I hope he gets better, man. I know that it's been an ongoing thing, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
Did they let him out yet?
When you get in their 80s, things like these, you never know what can happen. So we're prepared for, whatever comes, and we're hoping and praying for the best. And what else can you do, right? Take it day by day.
So, you're powerless at that
Yep.
point. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's out of your hands. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Believe it or not, no, I don't even know if I should talk about it or not. But I got a phone call during your show yesterday. All right, and it was a number or a name that I recognized, and it actually happened to be an old employee of mine, and he's probably about 60 years old, and he had I'm not going to go into details, but he had a pretty rough life with addiction and whatever, and he was all broken up, and he's like, I just called to say goodbye.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, it's like 2:00. I'm making pizza in my kitchen, and this guy calls me, and
yeah,
and it threw me off, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you can't just say that to me and not give me specifics. What's going on? You know what I mean? So basically, he said that that he ignored a lot of symptoms of like cancer and all this stuff that his body was telling him, and then he just never went and got checked out, and it kind of accumulated. And they, it's lung cancer, and it's emphysema, and it's COPD, and like,
wow.
I don't know what I mean. I said, well, why are you calling to say goodbye? I'm like, you're a veteran. You can go and get help. He goes, well, if I go in, I don't think I'm coming out. You know what I mean? He goes, I dropped a ton of weight. I don't feel well. And it was just really, really morbid and weird.
Yeah.
And, I'm not trying to, but I was there for him. You know what I mean? We talked for a while. And, we ended off where I just said, hey, look, I'm going to be checking up on you. So, hang in there. And he asked me to reach out to a few people on Facebook. And so I did that, and they got my message. So hopefully they can go over and check on him. You know what I mean? He's about an hour from me. So. Oh
wow.
Yeah. So it's just weird. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you're doing your Sunday. I slept in a little bit. I told my kids I'd make them pizza, and then just getting ready for your show, and boom.
I know.
I didn't expect that to happen. So it's just weird, man.
It's horrible. And I thought you were going to say that was like a suicide type of call for a second.
I didn't know what to think. Yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't know, what was going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And this guy has always been in good spirits. I mean, he's had a really, really rough life. You know what I mean? And when I had my restaurant, he used to deliver for me. He did anything I asked. He was a good worker, but he fell in a lot of hard times with other things, and it's unfortunate. So sometimes I'm sitting here bitching about being bored, and this poor guy's over there dying. You know what I mean? So I should shut my mouth.
Right.
Yeah, Cletus. Which dog? Tell me that one. You got a 50-50 shot there, buddy. See what he said?
Yeah, I saw that.
Which dog is it? Which dog is it, Cletus? You got a 50-50 shot here, buddy. What's up, Toro? What's going down? Yeah, I didn't plan on coming on today. The smaller one, they're pretty much the same size. So is it Cooper or Sonny? So is it Cooper, the one in all my short videos, or is it the white one, the other one, the other pain in the ass? You don't have any dogs, right, ALV?
I don't. No, I don't.
You ever gonna get one?
I'd like to have one, but my wife doesn't want to have one. So.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of stuff.
I wanted one. I didn't want two of them.
Yeah.
But I guess I got overruled on that one. Yeah. I still don't know what she paid for Cooper. I don't want to know.
No, boy.
I don't want to know, because I know it wasn't cheap, because he's a teddy bear dog, and he
So Cooper came after?
Yeah.
Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny's
okay.
Sonny's like 3.5 years older than Cooper, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I actually was going through my phone the other day, and I found, like, we had a little cage pen set up in the house, and Cooper was a puppy. He's a little squealer. and we were trying to acclimate, get the two dogs to meet, and I should post that actually. It was pretty neat. Cooper wanted to play and be his
Mhm.
friend, and Sonny was very, very standoffish. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. It's
he's like,
somebody
"Oh,
invading his territory, right? It's somebody
yeah."
new invading the territory.
And I got I got videos of them like fighting. You should see him wrestle. It's hilarious. You know,
Yeah,
it's
put them up if you can. That'll get you. That'll get you a lot of views. Those type of
yeah. Well, we'll
videos.
see. To be honest, I don't know. Like, I feel like when I'm working and I get out of work, like I'm more motivated to do shows. And like, you think
Yeah.
that like with all this time and like boredom, like I'd be on here more. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I don't know. It's like the opposite effect, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. You get in a rut, right? You get in a rut, and you're kind of like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
What am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna do?
I know. Like, I was looking at an article because it just some things crossed my mind earlier. Like, a lot of like famous pro athletes that never won a championship. So I was
Mhm.
I was thinking of doing a show about that.
Oh, that's
Um,
interesting. That's a good
yeah,
idea.
yeah. I mean, I literally thought about that about 40 minutes ago, so I wasn't gonna just try to spring it up today. I'll do a little homework on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Cletus says he also has videos of them fighting.
Stalker.
All right, Cletus, just come in the house. Just come on in. I got coffee. I got coffee on. I got food. Whatever you need, Cletus. Come on in. Come on in. I had Let me ask you this. I mean, I know you're not a big drinker or anything, and I'll ask the chat this too. So I have like from like hearing damage from all the loud music in my life, whether it be my sound systems in my car and DJing, and so my ears ring a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tonight.
Like constantly.
Tinnitus or tinnitus,
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
yeah. So do you ever notice? So if I drink, like if I, how could you say it? Not get smashed or anything like that, but even if it's worse if I do, but my ears ring louder after a night of drinking. Do you have that?
Really? Hmm.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah.
well, yeah, I guess that's true because I have been drunk before, and one of the symptoms was, ringing in the ears. I remember that. I remember that. So maybe it's amplified. Maybe it's amplified because you have that in your background, like you have that damage already done, so that now you just get a little bit of alcohol, it amplifies it. Like, I'm no doctor, but that sounds like it would make
Right.
sense. Yeah,
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 and I think I read somewhere where it does increase that. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Um, because like last night, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I had like 5 beers. And that's not much, but I haven't. I think I've sipped
It's a lot
on
for
your
me.
wine show, and that's about the extent of it
Yeah,
since I've been out. Like I don't drink nowhere like I used to.
right.
And this morning, man, when I got up to get my daughter ready for school and everything, damn, my ears are ringing like crazy. It's getting old.
Yeah, no, that's how it is, right?
Sucks.
Um,
Mike F says Todd Father, a show that definitely should have a thumbnail a few days prior. Okay.
there you go. He's filling in for Stiggs.
Yeah, he's on Stiggs' spell over there. He's yeah.
Well, I've just put up a thumbnail, so I'm happy to say that I'm going to be doing a show this Friday again. I'm back with Ghost Story this Friday, so
Cool.
I found one, and I'm happy to do a new one. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
So if anybody in the chat here hasn't noticed, Anthony's been doing a whole lot of stuff. So he's got the wine tasting show, he's got the Godfather series show. Now he's doing the scary stories on Friday nights, and also some audio, some stories, doing like an audio book sort of setting. So guys, definitely check out Anthony's channel. He's got a lot of good stuff going over there. So
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, the audiobooks, I'm just trying it out just to see how it goes, and you know, it's
I think I'm gonna Google audiobook tryouts.
yeah.
And I'm gonna send you to like Nebraska or something, so you could compete against all the audiobook legends.
There you go.
Never know, you know what
Yeah,
I
no.
mean?
I tell you, it's harder than you think.
Oh
especially
God.
especially with the this, you make so many mistakes and you have to go back and you're like really that you want to punch yourself in the head. You're like, I can't believe it. I went too far because I made a mistake. Now all that's wiped out and I got to go start again. So
Right.
it's a lot harder than you think. I don't know. I'm trying to, and you know what I'm also trying to do? I'm trying to see if my voice develops a little bit more from it. If
It will. It
it'll
will.
deepen
It'll.
or it'll get stronger, that type of stuff. That's what I'm trying to really look at there.
See, I wouldn't even attempt something like that unless I've read the book
Yeah.
probably 5 or 6 times, or
Yeah.
a story or whatever. Um, Stig said he'll train you on how to read.
There you go. He's the
Okay.
he's the man.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So I don't know. I would. If I put the camera on while I was trying to do an audiobook, there'd be broken shit all over the place. So, so yeah, kudos to you. And the thing is, though, is that you're right. You can't just stop and like really edit on an amateur level. I mean, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, without knowing it, or somebody else knowing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
and then I got to put pictures in it too. Like I don't do it with my face, or what I do is I film it as I go through, and then I have to go back, and that's the real labor intensive part, is getting photos and putting them in to correspond with what you're saying. That's
right.
that's the part that's more. And I did that with the fairy tales but I haven't done that with Boys from New Jersey because it's just too much, just too involved, and I don't even know where to get the pictures for for that stuff.
Right.
So, but
Well, I'll have my daughter draw you some pictures.
there you go.
She drew. I won't show it unless she drew something pretty wacky yesterday. I don't know what character it is now, but she sketched it all out.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I'll go grab it. Hang on. I don't know what it is, but I'll show you. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
I got a GIMP over there. I don't know. Spring Trap? Spring Trap?
It's called Spring Trap?
That's the character, I guess.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you know what that's from? Five Nights at Freddy's, isn't it? Is that what that
I
is?
don't know.
I think that's what it is. It's from that's a movie, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Is it?
It's a horror.
How's it look? She do
Oh,
good?
that looks good. No, she's a good she's a good artist. She has
It's all free. It's all freehand,
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. She's got a good eye.
For 11 years old, I don't think that's too shabby. You know what I mean?
It's very good. I like it. Sign her up for an art class. Let her try out like some techniques where she's taught stuff.
I do.
Never did that. I always wanted to do that, but I never did that because I have a natural ability to draw. You've seen some of the stuff I can do, but I never developed it. That would be great if she could develop it with some techniques.
I mean, like I said, she doesn't take lessons. She just does what she does. You know what I mean? And at some point, she takes some violin lessons now, but I would like to get her into something like that too. You know what I mean? Hang on, let's see here. Todd Father, serious question. Do you know a wedding DJ that goes by Batman? I do not. If I did know I'm not asking you to say his real name, but I might know him through that. Is he with a company or is he by himself, Cletus?
That sounds very nefarious.
Yeah.
Batman is here.
Well, you know what? I get asked, what's Mike F saying? On a serious note, Dean who puts boxing. No, you're right. You're right, Mike F. I know. But again, I just go on. You know what I mean? I don't, the only real, I should say, show that I put any real work into, I feel like, is the Halloween special. And yeah, that has like 300 views.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty sure he's independent. I could probably ask around Cletus. I know a bunch of people who might know him. So, I actually did a benefit with DJ Anthony a couple of years back. Cletus from 98.5, even though they fired him. But yeah, DJ Anthony's a giant DJ around here, radio DJ from Buffalo. So I've actually hung out with him a few times.
They fired him.
Andrea, how are you? What's that?
What'd they fire him for?
They just it was right by the pandemic, like right around there, and they just started just axing people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was weird.
It wasn't any type of controversy or anything like that.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
No. But I mean, he's got such a name around here that, if a nightclub puts him on there, and he shows up, he just gets paid with appearances, and I'm pretty sure he still probably DJs, but I'm not sure. Trying to think, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, so there was a wedding I did, and it was in the sticks, like this big country wedding, and it had this gigantic tent. It was huge, and there was probably 300 people there. And yeah, Janet Snyder, she's still around. Oh, yeah, I heard she's not even in Buffalo anymore, Cletus. I heard she doesn't even live in Buffalo, and she does the show from home. That's what I heard. I'm not sure about that though. I don't know how accurate that is. But there was this giant wedding. It was gorgeous. I mean, it was the best home wedding I've ever been a part of, and I was just filling in for a company that needed my help around here. And so the mother of the bride kept saying, "What's your DJ name?" I said, "I don't have one." At the time, I think I was 39 years old or whatever. I said, "I'm 39 years old. I just use my first and last name. I don't." Right. I don't do clubs. I don't advertise myself as DJ, whatever. And so remove ALV from the stream. Do you see that?
I see. Andre, he's a wise ass today.
You bastard. Yeah, that's not cool. So finally I said, listen, I said, if you want to call me anything, I said, I've had a nickname for a while. It's Todd Father. Now, she went around and told everybody in the whole place. And so I was DJ Todd Father for a night. Yeah, I've never introduced myself in the 7 years that I've been doing. What is it? 7? Yeah, 7 years I've been doing this. I never said my name's DJ Todd Father. Never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, so everybody at that wedding was calling me that. It was a great wedding. They tipped me $300 at the end. The mom and the bride were dancing on the bar at the end at 1 a.m. They extended me 3 hours. It was out of control. But yeah, it was cool. It was a good time, man. That one was in the books. That's in my top 5. That one. At one time, she was the highest paid non-national DJ. Yeah, I believe that. Well, she's attractive and she's into a lot of other stuff too. So they do the morning shows, I think, still, her and that Nicholas Pickles guy. So they got a lot going on there. But no, she wasn't one of the ones who got fired. I know DJ Anthony, and there was a couple other personalities that got axed. And I think 97 Rock let a couple people go too. I think. I don't. You know what? I don't even want to say that for sure because I'm not positive. But yeah, I've done another benefit with Carl Russo. I don't know if you know who that is, Cletus. He's from 97 Rock. He's a nice guy. Yeah, usually the guys are pretty good. I've ran into a couple dicks before, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But so do you have a thumbnail for your wine this week, Anthony?
I don't have one yet. I have to figure that out. But I will be having a tasting.
Let's let's find out another celebrity wine.
I looked for them last time I went in the store. I couldn't find any additional ones. I don't know. You have any that you know of? I couldn't find any.
You're the wine guy, not me, man.
No, I mean, I did Coppola before. We did Snoop Dogg.
Flop.
Coppola's was good though. Coppola makes a good wine. I haven't seen any others.
All right, it'll give me something to do.
I'll look around.
It'll give me something to do.
And then your suggestion of Riesling too. We could do Riesling. I've never done a Riesling, so we can do that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's traditionally a very sweet wine, so I've never done it.
Oh yeah, you could drink it like Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff. Yeah, my wife likes the Relax Riesling. It's a blue bottle. It says Relax on the label, real big. So you remember him, Shred and Reagan? Her were dicks. Yeah, well, I never met Shred and Reagan. But I mean that's their personality online, that they're like that too. You know what I mean? But they're kind of. I heard Shred and Reagan this morning, I think, on 97 Rock, and they're on the woke side, I think, now. So
Oh, how
it's,
pathetic.
yeah. And these guys used to be like shock jocks. You know
Well,
what I
they're
mean?
like the Howard. They followed Howard Stern, I guess. You know, they
It's
followed
too.
him.
He's pathetic.
He is. I
So
canceled my subscription to him a long time ago.
me
When
too.
I said I'll just and I still have Sirius. I just said I don't want him, and because I couldn't stand it. I know it's all phony too. It's all, and that's my biggest problem, is that it's all phony, because you know who he really is, and then he decides to do this, to change and be this way.
He doesn't. I don't think he's left his house or went back to the office yet since the pandemic. You know what I mean? He set up a full blown studio in his basement at his house, and I don't think he's went back to New York for that. I really don't think so. And back in the day, like they have such a like cool like sound studio that they had like bands and stuff. Like
yes, right.
Like it was great. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right. The bands used to perform all the time. Anytime a musician, he was interviewing a musician or a band, they would always perform in the studio.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff from that. But after a while, now the guy comes on when he wants to, and
Oh yeah. Once a week, or twice a week, whatever.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It just retire.
Yeah.
You got a $500 million contract twice, I think, or something like that. I don't even know.
Yeah, the amount of money he's made is insane.
Totally insane. So retire, go away. You know what I mean? You got a wife, your kids are grown. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But again, he's an icon. I'll never take it away from him. He did his thing and overcame. So that's still a great movie, though. Did you ever see the Private Parts movie?
I did. Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
I don't know. I know it's brutal to say, but when that guy gets hit in the head with the Frisbee, I don't know why I laugh at that so bad. He's like, "You ready?" He's like,
"Yeah." Yeah, he just takes it. Just takes the shot.
Oh man,
too funny.
So, yeah, I'm waiting for Thindu to get his new car, and I told him we should go out and cruise today.
What car is he getting?
Well, he traded in a lease, so I don't know exactly what kind of car he's getting, but he's getting a new car because his lease ran out on the other one.
All right, so he's getting a brand new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Nice.
So it's actually the sun's shining right now. So I told him, I said, let's go do some shit. Let's do something. So
yeah, why not?
That's up to him. But I don't know if he's still listening. He's probably getting the car delivered right now. I know he was going to get it at 10 o'clock, so he's probably signing a whole bunch of shit right now. Can you tell the coffee kicked in? I'm starting to like speed up. So,
yep.
If you think about it, it is true Howard Stern. He was always disrupted the normal society. Yeah, you're right. His wokeness.
Well, I think his wokeness is honestly. I mean, this is the weakness in Howard Stern, is that he's always worshipped celebrity. He himself, who was a celebrity, he's always worshipped celebrity, and this was his in to Hollywood. He needs to be woke to be accepted by them, and that's what he did.
Yeah, but do you think he cared 30 years ago about being celebrity? I mean, Christ, he went on TV as the fart man on MTV.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But maybe as he got older and he matured,
things you get older and you know what I mean. It takes a lot of energy to be the rebel to everybody, to be contrary to everything, So he's going with the flow. That's what he's doing. He's kissing up. And, he got his Hollywood girlfriend, or whatever, wife, whatever she is. She was a model, right? He got her. And he just likes, that's just my theory. I think he just likes getting his ass kissed by Hollywood people. And you can't do that if you're not woke. So.
Well, yeah, he would have probably never got on, what was it, America's Got Talent or whatever?
Yeah, he would have never had that. No way. Never. So.
Yeah.
But to your point, he doesn't need the money. He's not doing it for the money. He's doing it for his ego. Because he doesn't need that money. It's crazy how much money he has.
I don't know. I think I got rid of that subscription. I think like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, oh, he's not coming on today. And don't get me wrong. I mean, they have a channel devoted to like the past shows.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
So you could always listen to that too. You know what I mean? Just for like the old day stuff. But
Yeah.
you know, I literally only drive, you know, to and from work. So, and then I got addicted to YouTube. So why do I need a Howard Stern?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
I don't know if did you ever see those old Channel 9 shows he used to do? I mean, it's a New Jersey station, New Jersey and New
oh,
York station, Channel 9. And he used to do these, and it was in the 80s, late 80s, I guess it was. He would do these, it was a sketch comedy show on Channel 9, local channel, and it was outrageous, the stuff that used to go on there.
it didn't last long though, right? Didn't
No,
he
it
get a
didn't.
lot of pushback from that?
Yeah, yeah. But that was
Yeah.
really outrageous, the stuff he did on that channel.
And that was on local public television?
Yeah, just Channel 9. Yep. You just
Wow.
everyone had access to it. Yep. Used to be on
Hey,
late
Maureen,
night.
how are you? Good morning. Hope everything's okay and well.
Hi, Maureen. Good to see
Oh,
you.
I want to give a shout out to TT too. I don't know if you're listening, TT. Get better. Get home.
Yep, I think she's coming home today.
Is she good? Beautiful.
That's what I heard. So hopefully that's happening.
It was a stent, right, in her
Yeah,
in her
stent in
kidney.
the kidney. I didn't really know that. I didn't know that. I've never heard that. But wow, you know, anytime you have to put a stent in something is you know, it's pretty scary stuff.
It's serious, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a kidney stone? I mean, I don't know if that's why she needs
No, I
it.
have not, thank God. And I think it's probably because I drink tons of water all the time and I don't drink coffee. I think
Or energy drinks.
Or energy drinks, correct.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. When I had my kidney stone, I asked the doctors because my wife's there and MFing me because I drink energy drinks. And I said, you know, is it because I drink Monster drinks? She's like, no.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Who knows? They told me to just start drinking water with lemon, so you can't. The lemon kills an onset of it. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's
the acidity or whatever. So, but me and Tindy were just talking about. I called him earlier after I dropped my daughter off from school, and we were talking about TT, and I said, man, I'm like, I hope, you know, if it was a stone or whatever. I mean, a lot of times they got to like blast it with a laser and then, or just remove it. You know what I mean? Depending on the size of it, because even if you blast it with a laser, sometimes it doesn't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I had a kidney stone, I don't know, probably like 4 years ago, and I don't wish that on anybody.
Yeah, I've heard it's very bad. Very, very bad.
I don't wish, and mine was a small stone too. Like mine was like, you know, when I told people, I was like, ugh, I had a, you know, 3 times the size of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I told Dindu, and sorry if this is going to sound graphic, but it felt like I got kicked in the balls by Hulk Hogan and a sledgehammer in my kidney at the same time.
Wow.
Like, I can't explain it any different. Like it just down, right down for the count. Totally. I remember I called my sister. I said, what did your kidney stone feel like? And she basically said the same thing.
Yeah.
Call my wife at work. She said, you know, I got to finish up with my patient and I'm coming. And I couldn't wait. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean?
And what was the treatment? Ultrasound? Did they ultrasound you? Like,
no. Yeah, they did a bunch of like tests and stuff to locate.
I mean, I thought they used sound to try to break up the kidney stones at time. Like
only if it's a certain over a certain size. You know what I mean? Like mine, they were able to locate it and measure it. I think it was like 2 millimeters or something like that. It was, you know, I don't fully remember, but I was able to pass mine. But they put me on a bunch of drugs, and I was able to pass it because by dinner time I was fine.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah. That's great.
I had to pee in a strainer for a few hours.
You find it right.
I didn't see it. I never saw it, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I literally called my neighbor and I said, what are you doing? He's like, it was Saturday morning, like 10 o'clock in the morning. So what are you doing? He goes, nothing. I said, well, bring your daughter down here. She got to watch my daughter and you got to bring me in the hospital.
So, he must have been like, what?
Yeah. He's like, okay, I'll be right there. You know what I mean? So, you know, so he dropped me off and I was in the waiting room in agony until they brought me back. So
wow.
That sucked though, man. Oh, I don't, like
Diggs
I said,
gets them every now and then. He gets kidney stones every now and then. He's got them multiple times.
God almighty. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't envy that at all. That is just
And I don't care what they say. I really believe it has to do with coffee. I mean, the guy drinks tons and tons of coffee, and I don't drink. I've never touched coffee. I mean, I've tasted it, but I just don't like it, so I've never drank it. So
I've heard it's like coffee, cola, like
that,
nuts.
yeah. Like I stay away from those things. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And some people just have a propensity for it too. Like some people will just get them. They do none of that stuff and they'll get them.
Right.
Like my cousin is that way. She would get these horrible kidney stones, and she wasn't doing it. And she got them as a kid. Like she wasn't doing anything, to bring them about. But they were terrible. She'd be in the hospital like every couple of months. She'd be in the hospital.
Yeah, or Andrea's. He's really busting your stones.
Andrea, go back to being somebody's son, will you please? You're better off being somebody's son.
What do you say? I've had many stones. Last one I had to pass 4. Oh my God. Sorry, Stiggy. That's insane. I hope to never ever get one of those again. And like I said, mine was considered small. So, and it put me down like a sack of rocks, man. Holy God.
Tough stuff, man. Tough stuff.
What was I going to say to you? Yeah. Did you get your Christmas shopping in order, or do you do any shopping? Or
no? I mean, I have to shop for my wife, and that's about it. She does the kids. She does the kids, and then I have to, get gifts for my staff and stuff. But I usually get them a bottle of wine. I usually get them all a bottle of wine.
Oh, how original!
Yeah, I don't put much effort into that stuff.
Well, give them a bottle of your wine.
Yeah. I just, you know what? I just opened it and drank it for the first time, this year's wine, yesterday. And man, did I get a headache from it. I did something wrong. I think I put too much sulfite in it because I got a headache right after I drank it.
So is the whole batch shot then?
It might be. I'll have to try.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah. I don't know. I got to see.
So Stig says cheese, coffee, black pepper, ice cream all add to stones.
I don't know about cheese. I eat tons of cheese. I never had any issue with that.
Yeah. He has no regrets. I'll go through it to eat things I like. I'll tell you what, my father's got colitis or whatever. He can't eat nuts or nothing like that, or seeds.
That's tough. That's tough.
No good.
That's tough stuff, damn.
I took a 1-day holiday on Wednesday just to buy all the presents for my family back in Italy. Nice, very nice, Andrea. I haven't bought nothing. My wife has got that all down. So, I just go online and buy stuff if I need it. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't drink. Oh, Mike F says he never drank coffee. Oh man, you're another fucking boring one.
There's a smart man. He knows.
You get ill from the smell of coffee brewing? Oh my God.
I don't get ill from it, but I just don't drink it. He gets ill from it. Wow. That's really an aversion to it.
Mike, do you live in a bubble? Or
well, he lives out in Oklahoma now, right? He's out in the
I think he's down,
on a ranch in Oklahoma.
Well, good for him. Yeah, I saw the pictures. It's gorgeous. No, I like the smell of coffee. I love ice cream flavored coffee. Or Jesus Christ, I said that completely wrong.
Coffee flavored ice cream. Kind of like the javelins.
There's a short for you. Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. I'm losing my shit here. I can't talk, can't speak. I can't get myself dressed. I got 2 different color socks on. No, I'm kidding. I don't.
That's fashion. It's a fashion statement. Don't worry about it.
What are you shaking your tail for, Coop? Huh?
Well, anyway, I got to drop. I got to go to a meeting at 11. So, just wanted to chat a little bit.
Is it a in-house meeting, or is it on
no,
like
it's
a Skype?
Virtual. It's a virtual meeting. Yeah.
Can you patch me in on it, please?
Yeah, you want to be in on it?
Hell yeah, I want to be in on it. Let's do it.
I'll put you to sleep. You'll be asleep in like 10 minutes. You'll be out. Be so bored.
No, I'll just put me on a screen. And I'll just be straight faced the whole time. Everyone will think they're in trouble.
Or how about this? You go on as me, and see what people say. We'll just put your name as me, and then see what people say. See if they
I'll
notice.
go get a couple beer cans. I'll start shotgunning them.
They probably won't even notice. That's how much
It's
they pay attention.
Monday. That's awesome.
All right,
That's
buddy.
great.
All right. Have a good rest of the day. I'll talk to you
Yeah,
later.
thanks for coming up, ALV. Appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
It's been fun. All right. So yeah, that was ALV. He'll be I can't remember. He'll be on Thursday. He'll be on Thursday with his wine show, and I think maybe I'll go on with him and Stiggs again because I got nothing else to do. If you guys, my thing up on the upper right hand corner there is for Tommy Stiggs. That is dedicated to Tommy Stiggs. So yeah, hopefully Stiggs, is your one fish still going or what? It's probably got one fin left. It's on its last fin. But yeah, guys, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that show for the best athletes never to win a championship. I already got the article, so I will put that in the description. So they don't think I'm stealing anything. I'll just make up my own stuff with it anyway. But he's swimming nicely. All right, well maybe you finally found the right way to take care of him, I guess. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I got nothing going on. Like I said, I got a couple phone calls to make, and that's good. I'm glad he's okay. It's good news. Is this a world record? How long the fish stayed alive there, Stiggs? But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna hit it. I got nothing really else going on, so I'm gonna go and, like I said, make some phone calls and make some lunch, and then I don't know, carry on with my day, I guess. So maybe I'll take a nap. So guys, have a great day. Thanks for everybody who came in. I'll try to read everybody real quick. Tommy Stiggs, Andrea, Mike F, of course, ALV, Maureen Frick, Cletus was in the house before, Toro, I think I said Andrea. I don't know if I missed anybody else. Thindu, give me a call, Thindu, if you're listening. Cousin Paulie, Gianni, and I think that's all we got for now. So sorry guys, I didn't mean to bore you to death, but I figured I'd kill some time today with you guys. So have a great day. Probably won't be on tomorrow. My wife's off tomorrow, so we'll probably hang out all day, and then probably Wednesday and Thursday I'll try to do a show. So have a great day, guys. Be good, and I will see you guys all soon. Rock and roll.